Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your end of August 2019 General Tarot reading. My name is Raina, and let's see. So we're going to have a new moon in Virgo. For you, this is going to be the 4th house of home and family. So new beginnings. Maybe you're buying a new home. Maybe you're welcoming home I was going to say a new baby, but perhaps it's a big baby, like, an adult child that's going to be coming back into the fold, or a new baby. Let's see what the cards, if the cards have any resonance with that. I'm wondering, is this more of a relationship reading, or can I apply it to career matters? Well, the Sun card is one of those catch-all amazing cards. You notice that they show two lovers. And certainly the Sun card connects to romance, falling in love. But it also connects to, children. So again, I mentioned children. It's just a wonderful card, the Sun. It can be success. It can be prosperity. It can be healing, love, joy. It's connected to the sign Leo. So that can be what is going on for you for some reason. Why is the Sun card relevant to you? Well, only you know that. Maybe you've fallen in love with someone. I feel if you've fallen in love with someone, I don't know if this is... I mentioned that it's connected to Leo, but maybe this is the individual. The King of Cups is a mature, emotionally mature male. Sometimes this will be somebody who is chronologically older than you. It can be a counselor. If this is somebody that you have met, it could be a water sign also. So Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And this person is empathetic. It's funny because I was mentioning when I did Pisces reading Gemini that Gemini and Pisces tend to be attracted to one another out of all the water signs. Gemini goes for Pisces because of the nature of them being squaring off to one another. They're both mutable signs, so there is something in common, even though it's a hard angle. And it's funny because I did get something that connected when I was doing Pisces reading, so now I'm wondering if this is a Pisces. But there is something that is quite different, and this is that you are an air sign and they are water. So you are more of an analytical type of person and they're more coming from the emotions. And that can be quite daunting because it is so different. And I think particularly with these two elements, this can lead to a lot of misunderstandings. Looking at the higher message, we have the Knight of Swords, and Swords is is the air element, like Gemini. As the higher message, the Knight of Swords, to me, suggests that you may protect yourself with, I wouldn't say a prickly demeanor, but one that is sometimes sarcastic or cutting in your verbal exchanges with others, maybe as a self-protective measure. And what happens is that you can alienate a very sensitive person. So if you have this person in your life, or somebody has come into your life, and maybe you even care for them, maybe that's why this is the spiritual message, the Knight of Swords, is that the more you care for them, the more likely you are to be sarcastic, to be afraid of intimacy, and therefore use that method to kind of keep somebody at bay. And that's counterproductive. So the sun is very warming, and it opens up Leo is connected, like I said, to the sun, and Leo is connected to the heart chakra. So that might be a little bit challenging for Gemini. You may want to keep things more light, less emotional, and the King of Cups is very mature. Now you notice how if the Knight of Swords is you, and then you're with the King of Cups, you may be the one who is kind of afraid to settle down, even if you feel strongly for this person. What crosses you is the Lover's card. Now, apparently this is a card that's connected to you. So, but in this context, I feel like, given the nature of this card being intimacy, that might be something that is hard for you to get over, that hurdle, that you are, constantly evading intimacy because it feels like confinement to you. You may enjoy flirting. You may enjoy having somebody be attracted to you, but then when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, you may be like the butterfly who is off, finding another adventure. And maybe this time it's difficult because you have found somebody that you really care about. Maybe the other times it wasn't that much of a loss because you really weren't into that person, but now it's like you feel like, wow, I've never felt this way before about somebody. Like I said, the Sun card is very positive. What is coming in is represented by the Seven of Swords. This may be you kind of like trying to find some way to extricate yourself from the situation. And again, in some cases, this may even be like planning your next move, whatever it is. I feel like it might just be, to me, contemplative. The number 7 can be a number of somebody who is meditative. And it might not be that you're running away from the situation, but rather that you are assessing it. And it's kind of funny because when I see the Sun card, I think of something that is like coming in that is so beautiful. And it's like when you see a sunrise and it just takes your breath away. And maybe with you, that is, overwhelming in a sense, because especially if this is new to you, where you have, and by the way, it doesn't mean that you are in your 20s even. You may be in your 40s and you've never experienced love like this. And it might feel great on one level and scary on another level. But the outcome is the Six of Pentacles. And it's really about give and take. You see the person with the scales. There's a sense of balance there. And it's really about maybe you're opening up. Because I think that the biggest thing here is that Lover's card in the challenge position. You have so much good coming in. And you can decide, Gemini, whether you will embrace all of this or whether you will kind of run the other way. But it seems to me that if you decide that you're worthy of love, or, I've been kind of going on this tangent about a personal relationship. This could be something connected to career matters, for sure. And even in that particular case, it's like getting what you deserve, whether it's the appropriate pay. This could be, the Sun card could be a card of prosperity for you. But you realize that you deserve that kind of mutuality, that it's not about you just slaving away and making peanuts, that you deserve to get paid what you're worth, that you deserve to experience true love. But in that context, I think that the Six of Pentacles would mean that you would be giving to the other person what they are giving to you, more than the other way around. Because I could see a Gemini person kind of being afraid of going full out, just because you might be more used to, skimming the surface. And doing so because you love freedom of movement. And, it's just something that is built into a sign like yours. It doesn't mean that you're incapable of love. It just means that you have to be assured that you're not going to lose yourself in that situation, that you're not going to be forced to be something that you're not. Then you're more comfortable with the whole concept of commitment. Okay, that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you'd like a personal reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.